But it's been very nice to have that back in my life, you know? I don't know. I still like have a lot of stress around the bedroom and whatnot. Like not like just like a little like just it's stressful going back in that situation. I approach sex a lot like my taxes, where there's a lot of anxiety going into it, and afterwards I'm like, I'll probably get some notes back on what I did wrong. So to the U.S. government, and most recently Amanda, I tried my best. I really did. I was in Los Angeles for a couple months working remote, and I was hanging out with this girl at Hadas, and she was lying in bed, and she asked me, she's like, do you consider yourself to be adventurous? And I said, I'm a fun guy. Which, if you're a fun guy, that's not what you say. And before I could even think, she immediately leaned over and bit my nipple. And in moments of pure surprise like that, you like to think, I'll say something sexy. And instead, at the top of my lungs, I screamed, whoa now! You know, that thing you yell when you're trying to slow down a horse. And she just looked at me like this, and I'm like, I'm not a fun guy. I'm so sorry. I'm not. I'm kind of fun, you know? It's just funny how so much of life has changed, not just for me, but many friends and stuff in the past couple of years. Just all about perspective, you know. I work remote, I get to go all over the place. I'm very fortunate, very lucky. So one of my married friends, beautiful family, house, all the goods, and he's just like, dude, you are living the dream. And I was like, 4 months out of the year, I live with my dad. So I'm thankful for it, mind you. But if you go back to 16-year-old me and say that's the dream, I'd be like, was I in an accident? What happened? Is everything okay? I love my dad. I'll turn 70. I annoy the absolute shit out of him, and I don't mean to. He answers my questions the same way I did as an annoyed 12-year-old. I'll just be like, did you make that doctor's appointment? He's like, yes. I'm like, all right. Just checking, you know. But I worry about him. I think for right reasons. I was in Monterey, California for 2 months, and I begged him to come visit me. And we're hiking this cliff, and he just looks over and goes, whoa. I'm like, what? He's like, whoa. Been having a lot of vertigo lately. And I'm like, what the hell are we doing out here? What, a rock climbing later, you psycho? Jesus. I'm worried about him. We have a lot of similar interests in television, movies, that kind of stuff. I can't watch shows with him now because we'll be watching an episode of something and be like, oh, I missed that, and then rewind it 4 episodes, you know? He's like, I'm lost. I'm like, this is the wrong show. Turn on the wrong show again. But my favorite thing he'll do is he'll not remember the name of a movie he wants to watch and then just describe it horrifically, and it's on me to figure out what the hell he actually wants to watch. I swear to you, one time he calls me up and he's like, we gotta watch that movie when you're home again, pal. You know, it's Batman versus Children. Spoiler alert, that movie doesn't exist. I wish it did, but it doesn't. And he keeps describing it and I'm like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I hang up. But you just get little clues, you know? He's just like, yeah, there's a top hat. I'm like, okay, sure. And I let it sit for 2 days, and I called him back and I was like, hey, Batman versus Children. He's like, yeah. I'm like, what are the chances you're thinking of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? No pause. He's like, oh yeah. Boy, that's a great movie. I'm like, it is. What the hell is wrong with you? Jesus.